Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me again in another Saturday with a beautiful morning, Saturday morning, which is very, very beautiful outside. I hope it's the same for you guys. I hope you guys had a killer week. I hope you guys really sourced, or if you're still working 9 to 5, I hope you're still saving some of that money to be able to spend it and to make it multiply with this kind of business model, which is private label, retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, wholesale pallets, whatever you're doing online to make money and to make it happen, which is the most important thing to move forward. And I believe with small victories, you will reach the biggest victory, which is that's the most important, to be better than yesterday and to be and keep improving yourself, which is the most important thing ever. Do not look at other people. I know I started right away I started this live Q&A right away with advice. But I really think you should be better. You should be improving yourself. Do not compare yourself with other people. I don't compare myself with people who are doing $20 million. I don't. The same thing with you guys. Do not compare yourself with someone who's higher than you. Just compare yourself to where those people that you're comparing yourself to, where they were when you started. So that's why in today's topic, in today's lesson, I'm going to be talking about a very good subject: how to make capital, how to make money online to be able to provide yourself for other opportunities, or be open to other opportunities like private label, wholesale, something that requires a bigger capital, especially if you're skeptical about the business model, especially if you're not confident about it, especially when you're really confused. And that's something normal that happens to you when you start that business, and exactly happened to me. I started from doing retail online arbitrage. From that, I moved to pallets, then wholesale, then private label, and now I'm good at almost not all of them 100%, but I know I'm very strong at them. I know there are skills that I will be able to carry with me. Nobody's going to take away from me. And honestly, every time what saves my behind is actually retail arbitrage, online, wholesale, and pallets save my behind every time that I have a failed product, or I have a bad something bad happened to me in a business, partnership, relationships. I always go back to my basics, and I always try to make the money to be able to improve myself, and that's always the case. So always keep learning things and keep having them as an arsenals. These are weapons in your arsenal that you can use later on if, God forbid, something happens. Because as an entrepreneur, you always worried about losing everything. I don't know if that's only me, but always you're worried about losing what you have, what kind of income you're making. And I feel that you need to secure yourself with multiple knowledge, multiple stream of income. Now, this is very tricky. I always, when I say multiple stream of income, it doesn't mean that I will do real estate, I will do online sales, I will do, washing cars, everything. No, I will be specialized in online. So if I want to make money online, I specialize on Amazon, but different business models, and just go deep. I think the only time I really found success and things that are really start moving for me when I start focusing in one direction, when I start moving into focusing on one thing. I was like, hey, listen, Amazon, I'm going to do retail online arbitrage. I'm going to do it. I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to stick to it 6 months to 1 year and see what happens. And that's when improvement going to happen, because you're going to fail. And from your failures, you're going to learn, and you'll be able to improve yourself and gain those skills from your mistakes, because nobody will be able to give you that. As much as we can, we'll try to minimize in this channel, to minimize your risk, to minimize the mistakes that you can make, but we cannot prevent them. You cannot prevent them. You have to expect them, that you will fail at some point. You will make mistakes. That's normal. That's business. That's entrepreneurship. And it's a big risk that we've taken as entrepreneurs, that we're putting our income, or putting our ease of mind on the line just to make it happen for ourselves and family. So that's congratulations to you to be able to take it. And that's what the 95% to 98% of people cannot do. So I'm really I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I really appreciate you taking that step and I'm really happy. So before we move forward, let me say hi to you guys. Let me see who's here with me, which is I'm very excited. Thank you again for taking some time from your own Saturday to be here to listen to me. I really appreciate it. I really, it makes me very, very happy to see you guys here, and I'm really glad and honored to have you. So thank you so much for tuning in. So we have Nancy as usual. I hope you're doing well. We have Nancy person, which is actually Omo. I hope Omo you're doing well. We have Amrul Abib. How you doing, man? We have Maria. How you doing, Maria? Maria is the funniest person I've ever seen. She's the most genuine, very down to earth. I love you, Maria. Thank you so much for being here. And we have Natalie says, good morning, Giants. Good morning to you too. So guys, if you hear me, see me well, please let me know before we move on, because today I'm going to talk about how to make capital with retail online arbitrage. At the same time, I want to make sure that you guys, for people who are skeptical or people who doesn't have the time yet, or they didn't think about a new product for private label, and you want to make the most out of this Q4, I think these are the best steps. As you guys know, I was in Kuwait. I came back now here for Q4 to be able to prepare. I'm always big believer of I have a product before adding more variation in my brand and putting myself into a big strain of financially, because this business is about cash flow. So I cannot go ahead and launch a new products all the time if they're not within the same brand. And that's why I was like, you know what, let me keep this, because I see as you see guys, the product that I was launched, the new one, I didn't expect it to blow up that much. I didn't expect it to be able to make over $40,000, $41,000 a month in sales for this product. And I think there's a lot of room for improvement. And I'm always like I cannot keep it on the shelf. And I'm having some issues with my supplier, so I want to make sure I sort out everything. But at the same time, I don't want to be stopping. I don't want to be like, hey, that's it. No, I want to do it really right. And that's why I came back. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go out there. I'm going to do my old skills. Be again, you're not the top. You're not a big shot guy. You're not this guy. I'm very humble, very easygoing. I think arbitrage, wholesale pallets, that's why I'm coming back, to be able to do a few things from that, just to be able to take advantage of the Q4, and I hope you do the same. So what you learn today, you're gonna learn it's how to source products, basically how to do retail arbitrage, online arbitrage in 5 steps. I'm gonna go very easy on them. I'm not gonna go in depth. I'm gonna start gauging you guys, see what you like, what you don't like, and with your feedback, I'll be able to do more detailed products and also have some live examples of what kind of products I bought. Is actually something that when I go to Walmart or something, it's just my second nature start kicking in. I start scanning things. I just cannot help it. But I will share a few things with you so you can see how it works. So take your coffee and let's get to it. So as you know, guys, this is exactly how I started. I had no confidence. I was very skeptical about business model itself. I have no online knowledge. Like, the best thing I can do in online, I was just basically typing emails or just Messenger or looking at Facebook. I had no skills of knowing what funnels are, how the strategy of marketing, what's YouTube is, how to do masterminds, how to do Q&A, how to be involved. I got involved in so many things with this business, which is I was really happy, but I had no knowledge. The best I was able to do a sale online was basically selling on a Greg list or selling on which something we have in Canada called Kijiji, or from my friends and family. I used to do it a lot. Like everyone used to tell me from my families, hey, I hope you don't sell your wife, because every opportunity that I find that I can flip the money and make more money, I was able to do it. And this business, really, I had the skills, I had the drive, I had the work ethics, and that's the most important. You have to have them, and the mindset. I think a lot of people, the mindset is lacking, or the expectations is not correct, and I want to make sure you guys really get it honed down. It's not easy business. It's hard, requires work. It requires you to do things, get dirty, but later on you will be able to slowly move up the ladder, and it becomes easier and easier and easier with more knowledge that you have. So And retail online arbitrage, guys, is basically retail arbitrage, for people who doesn't know, or arbitrage in general, is basically buying a product at a lower price. Okay, take it at a lower price. You buy it from retailers, you buy it from whatever places that we're gonna talk about, and then you flip them for a higher price on Amazon. And that can be in two things in arbitrage. It could be retail arbitrage and online arbitrage. Retail arbitrage is basically you physically going to the stores, finding those deals. Online arbitrage, you're sitting behind the desk like most of us, which is a very attractive business model. Online arbitrage is basically finding deals on websites, on retailers' website, finding them on closeouts, ballots, wholesale, whatever it is, you will be able to do it through online. Now, why people will, this is a question I get all the time, even when I had my course, why would people buy your product at a higher price if they can go to Walmart and buy it? Convenience and trust on Amazon system, which makes it very attractive for people. Do not expect everyone who's in that business like us. We know all the deals, we know what's going on, we know how to move it. But the regular Joe, he doesn't have the drive, or he doesn't have the time to be able to find those products and go source like us. So for him, it's convenience. I go to Amazon, buy it. It's 30 days guarantees on it. I can return it anytime I want it. I buy it and send it. And there's a lot of people, a lot of places, are remote areas that you cannot they cannot get the products that we are available to us. So that's another plus for them, to be easier to get the products from Amazon, even if it has a little bit of markup, but they're happy. So everyone's happy, and that's the whole system. It's convenience. Now, you need to do a product research. Product research and validation is the first step you need to do. That's after you already finish your, after you open up your Seller Central, which is, I expect you to have it, or also eBay if you want to have those. So it becomes a product research. Product research, it could happen, as I said, both ways. It could happen you go physically or you do it online. This is the simple things. Now, if I do it physically, I will go through flyers. I will go through the stores. I used to have a route every day. I drop my kids, I drop my wife to work, and I used to hit the road. I used to go to each, I have a plan, a map. You have to have a map if you want to do that. You go to this Walmart, then what's the next Walmart, what's the next TJ Maxx, which one is the next Toys R Us, which one, and you keep doing this route until I finish everything. It's only about game of scanning. So that's physically going to the stores. Now online is actually, you can do online, buy the product, get it shipped to you, and once you get it, then you'll be able to send it to Amazon. I actually do the day before or the night before. I just go on my flyers, I check them out, and I will be able to be ready to make a list for the day after. When I go buy products, I just go ahead to grab those, and then if there's anything around, I'll buy it at the same time. So that's the first step, product research, and then validation. Now, in the same step, product research and validation. Validation is basically, is this a good product to buy? So if I find, for example, if I find this product, is that a product it's worth buying? How I can make that educated decision to say yes, is good or not. Now, always in retail business, especially in retail arbitrage, not wholesale, it's about the 33% rule of thumb. What does that mean? If I'm selling a product on Amazon for $30, I'm expecting to be $10 for Amazon fees and commission, $10 cost of the product, and $10 is going to be my net profit, okay, or gross profit. Now, these are the things that you need to keep in mind. So if I sell this product for $30, I should buy it for $10 and make another $10, doubling my money all the time. That's how it works. That's most cases, ideal cases. But now that's also be different, because you could buy a product for $50, but if you're making $25, which is 50% return on your investment, it's still a good, because the monetary value is high. It's not like $3 or $4 profit you get back, $25. So I'd rather buy something for $50 and I make 25. Okay, that's very important. Validation, you need to use your phone, which is very, very cool. So I have two phones, so I feel like I'm a drug dealer, but not. I just have both, one for work, one for I don't know what. Now for this one, I don't know when that comes up, but anyways, what the things you need to do is basically have the seller app. The seller app. Everything is this is the seller app. The seller app is a free. When you open your Amazon account, you're gonna have the seller app. You have it, and that's where you do the scanning. This is where I come scan the product, and then I was like, oh, this is a good product or not, is good to buy or not. This is how you make the decision, because it's gonna tell you everything. I'm gonna have a live demo, but now I'm just going through the steps that you need to do. At the same time, if I want to find a product, I want to find a product that fast moving, that has a high demand, that sells well, and that's very important for me, right? So how you determine that? By BSR. BSR means bestseller rank. The bestseller rank, the lower the BSR, higher the demand, higher the BSR, lower the demand. Now, BSR, what does it mean, or rank, if you hear about it all the time? Let's say a category is based on categories. So if I have a category that has 1,000, which is, I haven't seen yet a 1,000 product in one category, but let's say 1,000. If I have number one, that means he's number one in the category that he's selling the most. He's number one. So if he's number one, he's selling the most. If he's number 1,000, he's not selling the most, he's the worst. Now, how we determine that? It depends on the category. So for example, if a category has like health and beauty, home and kitchen, toys and games, stuff like that, they have a lot of products in that some categories. So even if you get a lower rank, it could be really a lot of sales. Even if you get higher a little bit, it would be good, which is, there's a criteria. Usually I go rule of thumb of 50,000 to 100,000. Anything below 100,000 or 50,000 in the most important categories, I think you should be fine. But also there's a lot into it. You need to make sure that you have a product that sells within the next month or 2 months, building your stock and all this stuff. But now for validation, I want to make sure it's 33% rule of thumb. I make double my money. I use the seller app to validate that, to see if I really can make that kind of profit. And then the last thing is I need to find a product that has low rank, high demand with high profit. Okay. Now the number 2 is sourcing. So now sourcing means is after product research and validate this product, now you need to go and get the product. That's your sourcing. You go to the stores, find the product, you buy it, you bring it home. So sourcing, what are the places that you're going to find a product? So now, the first thing when I started, guys, I swear to you, this is a true story. I was really, really scared. Like, I was scared. I went and I sold things around my house. I sold my old PlayStations. I sold my console. I sold my my manette. Oh my God, I don't even know how to say it. My controller. I sold a lot of books. All my wife's books, I took them. I had a lot of stuff. I was like a kid. You see this? Oh my God, there's everything stuff. Like this one is Stewie, Family Guy. I used to have a big bunch of Family Guy. I was a big fan of Family Guy. I don't know, it was a trend. I took a lot of them. I sold all that. I used to have a lot of things. I just sold them. Cleared up the house. Oh my God, I saw the product. I saw making money. I'm like, wow, this really works. So let me take it to the next level. And that's when I started really, honing down, looking for deals. The passion, it gets in. I really killed it. And even that, I'm in Canada. If I was in the States, I would think I would have done much better. So you guys who are in the States, you have so much opportunity. And at that time, I didn't know what's a prep center. Like now, if I'm in Canada, I can sell in the US with having a prep center, fulfillment centers. That's really different. But in the beginning, I knew nothing. So it's very hard. So that's how we do. Sell things around your house. Go ahead today, scan things, see if they do well. If they make a profit, even if you lose, but it's a good experience because you learn a lot from it. So first thing, stuff around your house. Second thing you can do, you can go to garage sales and thrift stores. Guys, in this business, which is, I'm going to be honest with you, I had this problem. Ego. Ego is a big problem. You cannot have an ego in this business. You cannot say, hey, I'm a big shot. I cannot go to thrift stores because I'm too good for you. Or I don't want people to judge me. I don't care about people. People are still doing, the other people who's going to judge you. Those are the people I don't care about. The people who's going to judge you, I don't care about them. I don't worry about what they say. Why? Because they're not moving up in life. They're not doing something to benefit them. They're still doing their 9 to 5. They're still doing things. They're no side hustle. So if they're going to judge me, there's something wrong with them, not me. I'm trying to hustle. I'm trying to go to the next level. And you need to do the same thing. So keep the ego out. My trick was have my headphones and I hear nobody like this. Exactly. I swear to you, I go in the zone, I have my card, buy things, and I'm done. I'm gone. I don't care who's there. I don't even know if you're worried about seeing your ex-girlfriend or your ex-boyfriend, or you're seeing whoever it is. You hustling, they are not. Third thing is you can go to retailers, that's the most thing. You can go buy stuff from retailers like Walmart, Walmart. You can go to TJ Maxx. You can go to Target. You can go to any store, Sears, Home Depot. You just name it. You'll be able to go to them and you buy from them, whether online or retail. So the same thing. Now the other thing is Craigslist. As I was saying, guys, I always, if you want to do Craigslist, I used to put a post. Hey, you have, we buy old phones, or I buy, hey, if you have any toys, or I go ahead type, hey, pallets or wholesale or new toys or whatever it is. You can put an ad, or you look for other ads, which Craigslist is very good. As we had Kijiji, and the same thing. I used to actually flip a lot of tires and rims, because I used to be a big fan of cars, and that's the only thing you can maybe afford really nicely, and you feel like you're top shot. But I understood after a while, entrepreneurship is not about having things flashy. It's about how to make sure that you have, consistent income, and making sure it's not about the flash. It's more about making the money and making sure that you're secure and doubling your money. So that's why I do Craigslist. Now, the other thing you can do is Facebook. Facebook Marketplace is a very good place for you. All of you guys are on Facebook. Go to the marketplace and find what are people selling, what you can sell, what around you, on all the stuff you can do it. The same thing with the garage sale. Actually, there's a website you can find what are the garage sales are happening around your house, around your area, which is really, 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 you do well. Now, the other thing is wholesale. Guys, wholesale is the next level. I think you can start with stuff around your house, thrifting, go to retailers, then do pallets, which is as another techniques for it. I burned multiple times with pallet, but then I understood what's going on. And after that is the wholesale, which is the highest thing, consistent, little bit lower products, margins, but you can have consistent sales of the same thing, which is really, really cool. And actually, it's really, I made it automated so much. I wish I continued. I actually was, the biggest mistake I have done is that I went after the shiny objects as an entrepreneur, and I'm very, this is the biggest mistake I did is going after, because when you start doing this business, you're gonna see a lot of opportunities you have. You're gonna see a lot of things happening, and you will lose focus. So focus. That's my advice to you. Do not get into bad partnership. Make sure you really, really focus on your goal and keep moving. I would really be in a different situation. I wouldn't lose all this money if I really took the right decision from the beginning and I didn't follow the shiny object. Focus, 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 and you'll be able to do it very well. Now, number 3. So we did product research and validation. Number 2 is sourcing. Now, number 3 is how to prep a product. So I found the product I got it. Now I need to prep it. Now, to prep a product, to list it on proper products, first of all, what we're doing in Amazon retail arbitrage and online arbitrage, we're finding a good listing that already has a demand, and we just sell underneath it. So for those private label people, we're hijacking, but we're not hijacking, because we have permit, we have the right to sell this product on that listing. Unlike hijackers, where they basically list under our listings as a private label people, but they are not allowed, they're not authorized by us to sell it. So that's the difference. So for us, it's just find a good listing and we list underneath it. So there's no creating a listing, nothing. There's specific situation when you create listing. If you're doing bundling, you want to look different. If the product is not in the catalog, yes, you can do it. But most of the time, you will find 99% or 98%, you'll find a listing and you will list underneath it. Now, the next step when you list the product, you need to prep the product. A lot of product that you're going to buy, whether you come in a clearance aisle or manager special, or whatever it is, you're going to have some stickers on them or special stickers that you need to remove out. So you need to prep the product, remove the stickers. For example, this one, okay, I have the sticker. I cannot send it like this, so I need to remove this sticker. So you can remove it by hand. You can remove it by using glue gun, or you can use heating gun, or you can use hair dryer. I use hair dryer for my hair, as you see, but you can use a hair dryer as well to take them out. And also, so when you remove the stickers, then you have to put another stickers, where is Amazon stickers, which is something called FNSKU. So which is something, if you guys don't know it, is basically as a barcode that for Amazon, that Amazon knows exactly what's happening with the product. It's something that you put on top of any UPC that you have. You put it on top of it so Amazon knows this product is yours, is not commingled, or is not someone else's, is yours. So if anything happens to this product, you take the credit for it, whether it's good or bad. Unlike if you do it without it. If you don't do it, trust me, it's a big no-no, because you could get screwed if you have another unethical guy or a seller that will list the product. So proper product, Amazon sticker, create a shipping plan, and to create a shipping plan on Amazon, put it in a box, send it to Amazon, and that's it. So when you ship the product, that's number 4. Number 4, when you do ship a product, you need to make sure when you ship the product that you have all the right shipping stickers or shipping labels, as they call them. Make sure all the products in one box, which is gonna be, give me a second. I have here some, so, actually I have them all here. So you're gonna get a big box like this, 18 by 14, I believe, or 18 by 18. You can get these, and you will be able, 18 by 18, or whatever size you want. You can have all the products that you have, put them in, and close it up, and ship it, and that's it. So I also want to show you, which is, I was just looking at the box, and I had some stuff that you would need to use. I'm not going in depth, but these are the primary things. Ba-bum. So, you will need something like this called glue gun. This glue gun is basically to remove stickers, to remove ink, to remove anything like that. You need that for anything in the clearance. You can put it, like for example, if you leave the stickers, you take the stickers out, or the labels, you have what's called that? Glue residue, so you'll be able to take it with that. Any markers, anything, as you see here, all these applications. You need a wrapping paper, or they call them, bubble wrap, and also a regular party papers, foil papers, or whatever they call them. The small things, you can have them to protect your products if they're really fragile. Like me, I used to buy a lot of vintage action figures, and they were really expensive and collectible, so I used to protect them again and again. It's just a weird thing from me. You need to have those stickers. I have them all the time to put them on the big master carton or the big box. This box that I just showed you, I put it on each side to make sure that when FedEx guy comes, picks it up, or I drop it, they will take it with care. And then for sure you need tapes, which is these tapes are going to be used to tape up your product, to tape up the big box. And also you can have markers, you can have printer, you need a printer, you need labels and all this stuff. But I need all this stuff. I will be able to go in depth on them. If you really guys interested, I will be able to do more about it. Now, so first one, product research and validation. Number 2, sourcing the product from what are the stores. Number 3, list and prep the product. Prep the product. Number 4, ship the product, doing the shipping labels, doing everything, backing them up, making everything good. And number 5, it's you wait and you make the money with the product, which is that's the process of doing it. So I hope you guys are still with me. I hope that's still interesting for you guys. I know most of you are maybe private label products, but I want you, even the private label products, if you have some extra cash, go ahead and start sourcing products. Maximize your Q4. Some of you are not prepared for Q4, or some of you are not. They think they just this Q4 they just passed them. It's not. You still be able to do a lot of flipping, and the prices go so high in Q4. It's crazy, and you guys know that. So please look at that now, which is a very good thing that Nan said. The condition, always try to buy it new. Always try to make sure it's cool. There's no big damage on the box. There's nothing crazy going to it. You need to make it really good. That's really important. So now, let's take an example. So what I did, I am going to share. You know what? No. First of all, I'm going to say, let's say I find a product. I want to do my product research, and I'm going to share my screen. Product research. All right. So what I did is basically, you can come here, guys, and you'll be able, like for example, you go to Walmart, you find those products. Usually when I come to Walmart, you guys do it for your own place. If you're in US, you go to US. I always go to US. Go to, for example, Walmart. From Walmart, you can start with the clearance or rollbacks. So I always go with the clearance first, then I go deal of the week, then I go rollbacks. So clearance, and from clearance, you'll be able to see what kind of categories you want. So let's say me, I love toys. That's what I start with. I start with things that are closer to my house, things that I'm available, have access to. So I come here, I come to toys, and I just keep doing everything here. Remember last week I told you about the tool, context menu search, which is really good tool. I use it for that specific purpose a lot. So I come here, for example, I found this product, I open it up. Instead of me going down finding the UPC code here and try to click it, go to Amazon, blah blah blah, I just can come, take this one, go right click, go context, go to Amazon.ca, for example, and I will find the product if it's available or not. This one is not available, so I can search with my title. I come here and I will look if there's anything that I can find the product. So here I just double check. This is the picture. This is looks like it. So there's 36 bucks. Here we get it for 15 bucks. Now this is 36. There's 44 product left. So what I do in this case, guys, I can open my seller app when I'm here. Open my seller app and I go to the camera site and I will just scan the product itself right now. So I came and I scanned it. So I'm gonna share, let me just go back to share so you see it. So I came back here and I scanned it from this button here, this button, okay? I scanned the product, I scanned the image because there's image recognition system in there, or you can do it with the barcode. So here I come, I click on it, look inside of it, and see how much it sells for. Now, if I look at this product, here a little bit maybe, ding. Okay, so here I can see the rank. I can see the rank is 66,000. I can see how much the product is selling for, minus the Amazon fees, and how much the gross profit is, $14.43. So if I buy this product at $15, I'm gonna be losing money. So what you can do, you can select this, you go deeper, you click on it, it's gonna bring you here. So here, where you can see, I mean, for sure there's a lot of strategies for Amazon, like for selling, especially in specific seasons, but I can come, okay, so I can here come and say, what's the price I want to sell it at? Make sure it's seller fulfilled or Amazon fulfilled. Make sure it's Amazon. We always recommend Amazon FBA. Then I put 30 bucks. Then how much the Amazon FBA fee is, $15.56. Then I can put the cost of purchase, let's say $15. Okay, so if I put 15 bucks here. Okay, click. Look, right away it's gonna tell me I'm gonna be in minus 57. For sure, I'm gonna move on. Now, if I have shipping, usually from 20 cents, 50 cents per item, usually if you have a lot of product, and you'll be able to have it as set up. And that's how we do it. You'll be able to go there. Okay, as I showed you this website, for example, I mean, this website, like nobody knows about it. Walmart, and you know, Toys R Us, for example. I have Toys R Us here, and this item I'm gonna share with you actually, and I'll show you how much are they and how much they go for. So now, if I have this product, okay, which I'm gonna share with you right now. Okay, this is because I want to make sure you guys don't limit yourself to a product that you think only clearance will work. That's not true. Even a good product at full price, I bet this full price, $44.99. Okay, I came, took my phone. That's what I did when I went to the store. I don't look for it online first. No, I just want to start scanning. Okay. Scan the barcode. Come here. Look at that, guys. It sells for, it's $64,000. It sells for $114. If I come here, look at the gross profit, $90. What is it? $90, right? As you see, $90. And I paid $44.99, so $45. Type it in. And look, I'll be making another $45 as a profit. Okay, this is really cool, isn't it? So imagine if I'd be able to do that. Why this product is good? Because it's brand new, is gonna run out of stock. I'm sorry, it's a brand new, it's gonna run out of stock because of the demand. You come and capitalize, and I bought a few of them. So this is why this is a brand new product, and I will share with you here. You see it. Here you see it, $44.99, the same product exactly. I'm gonna share here just for you guys. The same product, $44.99. And I will be able to double up my money at $66,000. Even if I lower my price a bit, run PPC, I can sell it. Boom, done. You see that? So it's really, really cool, right? Now, I have a few other products that I bought in clearance, and I'm gonna share with you that. So for example, this product. This product, I paid $20.97. Sometimes if you scan them, you won't be able to get the UPC code. You might not get the product comes up or pops up. So what you need to do, you can do image recognition, or you can type the product itself on Amazon. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna scan it because I know with scanning like this worked for me. Look at that. Let me come back to you guys. Here. 33,000, the rank sells for $70. I come, click it, look at the gross. Where are you? The gross, you see that $59.49, right? Here, $49.99. Click on it, put $23, let's say, and I'm making $42. So see, I exaggerate everything. $2.43 and still make $42. See that? And this is the product, right? This is the product. Okay, I can do that all day, guys. And this is, I'm not even focused yet to go and say, hey, I want to go and start sourcing products. I'm not doing this. Now this Lego thing, okay, I show this proof because I don't know if you're gonna trust me or not, because I don't have the receipt for this one, and I want to make sure that you guys trust me. I mean, I hope by now you guys really trust me and you know that what I'm gonna tell you is legit. And as I said, always honest, transparent with you, no fluff, no crap. Okay, so I bought this product for $25, I believe. Okay, so if I scan this one, it's Legos. Some of you could be gated, some of you not. Okay, now this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Let me go back. Let me come see you guys. Now this is the product. Okay, let me see here. Come on. Come on, give them some sugar. Okay, look at here. It sells for $59.35 and the rank is 802. Now, if I click in, that's $42.69. You go back. If I buy $25 and I'm making $15, I'm okay with it. It sells very quick. Where is the flip that you can be able to flip, make $15 out of $25 investment, and you make $15 within a week? I'll do that all day because the rank is too low. It sells very quickly. I'm happy with it, right? Now, there's some stuff that you can do which is on clearance, this is what's on clearance. Okay, this is what's on clearance. So what I do, I come again. We can do that, guys, all day. I'm telling you, all day. You just go ahead and start searching. Do not be lazy. Go ahead, search for this product and see what happens. Now, look at this product, $9. I'm going to tell you because you can see a lot of scenarios. I want to show you every scenario that's possible, right? Now, I showed you one with lower rank and you make the quicker bucks. Yeah, I showed you one that's really brand new and you still can double your money. Double your money with this one as well. I'm going to share that with you. And now this one trained $9. Now, keep in mind, this one, it sells for $68.98, but the rank is garbage. When I say garbage, no bueno at all. But for $9, and I'll make $52 if I buy it, right? $52. I'm for sure I'm not gonna sell it for $69, but if I sell it for $40, I'm still making $20, $25. I'm okay with it. So I can lower the price, my strategy, is lower the price a bit, because this is ridiculous, 69. I'm aiming for doubling my money. So if I make 3 times that, 300, 400%, I'm happy, right? So what I'm going to do, lower my price, run my PPC strategy, and I will sell the product right away, and I will be fine with it. Or also in the Q4, trains, this Thomas train, it sells like crazy. Okay, and I know that because I've done it in the past so many times. You know, I actually wanted to come and show you a lot of pictures of me and my daughter and my wife, and my 2 daughters were always sourcing, and we have a lot of pictures. Really good time for me and my kids. Even though they taxed me, that's illegal tax. They make me all the time buy products for them. But hey, they keep me on my toes because they always tell me, they watch YouTube a lot. They tell me what products are trending. Is actually those stuff that I found is actually from them. I had to buy them one, and then I scanned it and was well. So hey, for me, they can take it, no problem. My last product, then I'm gonna come to you guys and see your questions. I want to see what you guys thinking, and we'll be good to go. Now, this product, it sells for 30 bucks. Okay, it sells for 30 bucks, and here, if you look, is FBM 45,000, which is really good rank. $49.99 plus $12.95. This means it's FBM. So FBM means fulfilled by merchant. Okay. So here, if you come, I'm gonna tell you what's the difference between them right now for people who doesn't know. But here, see, it comes up to $62.94, $47. I paid 30 bucks. Let's say I'm making 15 bucks. I'm okay with it. No problem. No hassle. I'm cool. Right? You'll be able to do that. Right? So that's what you need to do. Now, FBM and FBA. Now, this guy FBM is selling at this price. I know if I come as an FBA, which is the difference, FBA fulfilled by Amazon, that means you send the product to Amazon and Amazon sells as a prime. Or FBM is basically keep the product here, like how I'm keeping them here, and I can list them, and I will do take care of the customer service. I will ship the product myself, which is I do not recommend, but in some cases you need to do it because in Q4, a lot of products that really sells very well while you're sourcing them. You can list them FBM, you can sell out, which is really, really cool. So this product, I paid 30 bucks. Let me see if I, let me see what, Scruff boy. I actually bought it from Walmart, and I will show you. Scruff alive. Look, let me switch. So here, if you see Scruff, it's $30. It's the same thing, but what I found, see, the one that I showed you is not available there. Is this one? Is a different edition? So limited edition can bring to these ones. It's the same price, but if you're able to find them, you're good to go. So now that's it. This is all the stuff I'm just sharing with you to give you an idea of what's possible and what you can do, and what the things that you can do with retail and arbitrage, how you can maximize your money, how you can make more profit. And that's the most important. I don't want to prove it to you. I am not as full-time as I used to be with retail and arbitrage, because people evolve, people gonna move up to the next thing. But that's how I started. This is how I made my money. As skilled, nobody gonna take away from me. I'm gonna have it for the rest of my life, as long as I do have the work ethics, have the energy, have a little bit of capital to do it. All right. Okay, so we have a lot of questions. So let's see what's up. Now, we have Natalie in the house. How you doing? We have good morning. Nancy says Megan equal priceless. No worries there. Yes, my wife is Megan. She really helped me with everything, and I'm very happy to have her a part with me in the business. Which is before I thought I will never be able to work with my wife, but actually get us closer together, and it really, really is engaging. And you know that both of us working towards something great, which is really, really cool. And I'm very appreciative and thankful. George Asancio, hi, good morning everybody. What are the benefits of dropshipping, if any? George Asancio, that's very good. It's actually, dropshipping is good because you don't have to have the capital or to start it. You need some credit cards for sure to be able to fulfill the orders before Amazon gives you. But dropshipping, for people who doesn't know, so I have some figurines, a lot of action figures. So let's say I have this product. Okay, I have this product, and I am I saw someone else is selling it on eBay, I can come, or let's say Walmart, I can come, put a listing on Amazon, says yes, this is a product is available. Now I didn't buy for it, I just listed it. Now when I list it, the buyer comes buy it, pays me. When he pays me, I take the money and I place the order in Walmart, and then I put his information on Walmart or Home Depot, and I will ship him the product. That's all of it. Now the only thing we need are credit cards, because Amazon, if you do that on Amazon, you will have delay, or you will have a hold on your money for 2 weeks. So even if the customer pays you, you need to wait 2 weeks before, or 1 week, or whatever it is, the case with you, to wait until retrieve the money. So you can pay from pocket, and when Amazon clears it, you'll pocket the money, and that's it. That's how we do it. It's actually, I have a friend of mine who makes really killer money with drop shipping. It's a business model that really requires a little bit of work, and you can automate it, fully automate it. But hey, just stick to what you feel more comfortable with. But if that's a venue that you want to get into, go ahead and do it, because there's some stuff that could go bad because returns, customer service, you need to take care of everything, because you want to list them, you're going to list them as an FBM, not as an FBA. Yes, the Amazon seller app, you can get it from your Play Store, Google, and I don't know what is it on Apple stuff, I don't know, and iTunes. Oh my god, I'm gonna get a lot of crap. Anyways, somewhere there. Do you have a budget for RA? Yes. When I started RA, you can start with anything. You can start with a $0 from the stuff that you have around your house, or you can start with $100, get the product and just flip them. You can start with $1,000, $500, $300, whatever it is. But make sure when you have a budget, just set it up for this. Do not take any money from profit and reinvest it back in. That's why I want to come and show you this business model, because you can start with anything, and it's going to give you a lot of confidence. Guys, you have no idea how much confidence you're going to be able to do. It's actually all the confidence I got on Amazon because of retail online arbitrage, pallets, and wholesale, because made me understand the Amazon system, made me realize how the platform works, how the returns work, how customer service, how what seller feedback, what product reviews, how to create a shipping plan. It's built my relationship with Amazon. You know, when you get gated and you cannot sell in any other category or brand or subcategory, why is that? Because Amazon doesn't trust you yet, because you don't have sales history, you don't have seller feedback to tell Amazon, yes, you're a good seller. But once you establish that and you have some sales, you have some seller feedback, things are gonna open up, all categories are gonna start opening up, and it's your game basically. After that, you just need to work hard and be able to get more products into it. Make sure the condition product is perfect, or list like condition accuracy, or you will get returns of bad feedback. Make sure you scan so you know if you are approved to sell the brand. Yes, this all the stuff that we can talk in details about them. Is about categories or gating and all the stuff. It could be an episode by itself. Luzin says, what is the most recommended minimum number of items you have to run PPC? I just have one campaign, and I put all the products in them, and I will have like a $5 campaign, and I will just run it at a low bid, and I'll just keep it running. It does very well. Saz daughters are future influencers. I don't know about that, but yeah, they're actually good for daddy. They give me the latest products, which is I'm very happy. Can you describe how you determine a budget for PPC for RA? As I said, just do $5 and you'll be good to go. It's not a big deal. It's something very easy to do. Ginger Bay coming in clutch with the tips. Yes. Ginger says, Ginger. I see Nancy says, now that Keepa doesn't show BSR history unless you buy the future, is there a product research software that offers the full version of Keepa in the solutions? Very good question. For Keepa, you can pay it for $14 or £14, which comes up to $17 a month. It's very, very vital tool. I think it's very awesome. For you guys who have a private label product and you have a Jungle Scout or Viral Launch, you can read the history from it. And actually, that's the next video I'm going to be doing, is about how to use the Maximize the Chrome extension for any software that you have, like Viral Launch, Helium 10, Jungle Scout. They all have the same features. You'll be able to track the sales history. Actually, Helium 10 is very powerful. It has the Keepa chart with it, which is really awesome. It shows it like the same place as Keepa, which is really awesome if you want. So if you have that, yes, do it. If it's not, you can use another software called Camel. Camel is not a software, it's just a website. You can be able to use it, but it's just you're going to be in multiple screens, which is being in the bum. I know Keep Inventory Lab, which is we're having interview with them very short. We have interview with them very soon. Is basically Inventory Lab is going to get you access to another app called Spotify, and Spotify is usually have the BSR, which is very important. You guys know your BSR, your sales fluctuations, so you know how to predict what the right price to buy the product. And you always remember, if you make money, you can make money on the buying price. So it's when you make the deal, that's when you make the money. It's very weird, but yes, you have to make sure that you're finding a good product at a good price before you sell it, which is really cool. So now, this is all the stuff that I really have for retail and arbitrage. I hope you guys really had a lot of value. But now, any question you guys have about private label, retail arbitrage, whatever you want, please shoot it at me, and I'll be more than happy to do it and to answer your questions. And and if you have any comments, if you didn't subscribe yet or like the video, please do. Please give it a thumbs up. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think, and if share it with other people. Really, if it's find it helpful. Almost says, have you tried tactical arbitrage? Yes, I have used tactical arbitrage. It's good. I think it's like any other software. It's could be a lot of people looking at the same product. So for you to be able to find a really good deal is going to be a little bit harder. And as I was mentioning, I prefer retail arbitrage over online arbitrage, because retail arbitrage you can find unique products that not available to everyone. It could be only available to that specific store or Walmart or whatever you have, which is it makes you only you to buy this product, or few people only. Online is gonna have a lot of exposure, and everyone's running those scanning apps to make sure they get those products. So for you, having the chance to find a really good product with high profit margins is gonna be very low. But you can do stuff with tactical arbitrage where you can get access to other websites that they don't offer. You upload them in tactical arbitrage and be able to scan those stores, which could be very beneficial. And online arbitrage is basically you have, in my opinion, it's you be the first to sell or the last to sell. Because what happened when I got product and I know it's in sale, everyone's buying it. You want to be the first one to ship the product to Amazon, make it available so you can sell first. Or if you send them a little later, you're going to be a lot of competition coming in, what makes your product actually price war, and the price is going to go low and the profit margin is going to go thinner and thinner, and you cannot do anything. So what I would do, I'll wait until everyone sells out, everyone maybe sells up, or the price starts going back up, and then I list. That's why I'll be the last to sell. So first or last. Always you need to have a rule of keeping inventory in your system for 3 to 6 months. If it's possible, 3 months is the best thing. If after 4 months you can, iterate and you can do some discounts and all the stuff. My private Bernadette says, my private label product top keywords are 3 words, which is considered long tail. Does it ever make sense to do exact and broad for the same long tail keyword? Yes. Actually, if you have a long tail keyword and it's very, I actually wouldn't only do exact match, so I will have it in exact match, target it, and you always want to try those same keywords on your other search terms and in match types, so phrase and broad. But if you already make the sense that, hey, this product do very well, use it in broad, find another variation, another order of this keyword that really does well, or use it in a phrase match type to find a bigger long tail keyword that also associated with the product and make you very good. So yes, you can do it. But what other thing I can do is basically I would negative exact this keyword, the long tail keyword, negative exacting in the phrase or the broad match campaign that you're running, because you don't want to have a conflict between your exact match and your other broad and phrase match type campaign. So if you're bidding $1.50 in exact match, you don't want to have the same keyword on the other match types because they conflict. So I'll put them as negative exact and I'll be good to go. The other thing you can do if you wanted to do it without doing negative exact is basically having the same keyword in a broad phrase and exact match, but you have them as different bids. Now this is a myth. I mean, I don't know. I think a lot of people are confused, or I think a lot of people have different ideas, but I'm telling you what's out there. Me, I don't do it this way. I do it as negative exact, but what they do, they will have the exact match at a higher price, let's say $1.50, the phrase match at $1.40, and $1.30 for the a broad match. They think, you know, the exact match has more power than phrase match has more power than exact. That's why than broad. That's why you do the exact more expensive. Nancy, how much would you have to spend for a shipping prop company to be worth it to send your Canadian bought product to the States? Thank you. Omo, I think you didn't have your coffee yet. What's this question? I don't understand it. How much would you have to spend for a shipping prep company to be worth it to send your Canadian bought product to the States? Thank you. It's all about profit. It's all about profit. Don't forget that we'll take 50 cents or $1, minimum $1 to prep your product. So is that you factor that in. And don't forget, you have the shipping from Canada to the States. That's a cost. And also prepping is another cost. So it all depends. You know, if you want to do a few $1,000s, I think will be good to make sure the compound effect of profits will help you. The other thing is much better if you go to the States and start doing retail arbitrage there, which is I used to do a lot. I actually used to get the trips 2-3 days. I go to New York, New Jersey. I go to Plattsburgh, Vermont, and just be able to buy product and resell them. I do my research before that with tools, and then when I go there, I'll be able to sell more. So I used to go to a hotel, we get the product. I'm sorry, in a hotel, get the products in, box them up, and ship them right away. That's the way I did it. I mean, you need to be a hustle. You need to hustle. I mean, in the beginning, when you have your back against the wall, there's nothing gonna stop you. You have to do it. I mean, you have your kids, you have your wife, you have things you need to take care of, and it's your job just to keep the hustle, man. The hustle is important. And these are the things, guys. I really think I went an off subject, which is I think a lot of you might appreciate. Some of you that say, "Hey, what the heck? I'm here for private label," but I think you need to give that a shot because Q4 is coming, and you need to make that extra cash, and also you will have a business that runs even a part-time, but you make really good money. The thing I didn't mention is how many units would you buy. I would recommend in the beginning you buy only 2-3 units at max, and once you have more experience, then you can buy 10, 20, whatever it is, once you make sure everything is right. But I hope that, guys, was really helpful. I think I really gave you everything. I gave you proof. I gave you a product that you can really actually can go and source. If you want, go ahead and source them. It's really good products. You can have them. Make sure you check. There's a lot of technicality that gets into it that we can look into it, about using Keepa, about making sure what tools you use, how to verify it, how seasoned products, how you can get them in, how to ship the product right, a lot of things we can talk about. But you guys asked about this episode last week, and I want to make sure that I make one for you to know it, and to see what's happening, right? Which is the most important. So guys, I hope you had a lot of value in this. I hope you guys really gonna take this information and do something with it. Do not just listen, and you don't do anything. Take action, take stuff, go apply them, fail, learn, do better, improve, and that's the whole game is about. And slowly you will see yourself that you're a completely different person than 2 months ago, a year ago, 6 months ago, 2 years, 3 years ago, and just keep evolving and keep doing it, and will work. Do not give up stuff for nothing. Thanks, Sad. RA and ORA are really great ways to add value for private label experience and building capital. Actually, 100%. That's why I did it for building capital, which is a lot of you are struggling with. And this business is about cash flow intensive. And I'm telling you, if you guys want more retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, pallets, wholesale, which is when it comes to wholesale, I'm really interested about that because it's really a beautiful game and you can automate it 100%, which is I'm very, very happy. Maria says this presentation is outstanding. Thanks, Maria. I love you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate your feedback. It really makes me happy. Thank you. Lizine says thank you very much. This was very valuable information. I appreciate it, guys. If you find it valuable, share it with other people. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a big subscribe. And I love you guys. Thank you so much. And I'll see you next Wednesday and next Saturday. Take care, guys.